Welcome to this video. In this video, I will be taking 3 questions in which most of the students are confused. The first question is, can a table reference to itself for a foreign key, or we can say, can we consider an attribute from the table itself instead of referring to another table for the foreign key? And the second question is it necessary to have referencing attribute as a primary key, or we can consider any other type of the attribute as well? And the third one is, can we insert the null values in foreign key? Because students are generally confused by thinking that because a foreign key is referencing to a primary key and a primary key cannot have a null value, most of the time they think that we cannot insert null values in a foreign key. So let us try to find out the answers to all these 3 questions. The first thing is, can a table reference to itself for a foreign key? Answer is yes, we can. Let us see how we can create a table that can reference to itself, and whether is it necessary to have that attribute as a primary key, and then we will see can we insert some null values in their foreign key or not. Yes, now see this example. Here we are trying to create a table employee, and there is one attribute that is of type number. The name of the attribute is employee ID and is also unique. And then the next attribute, this employee name, that is varchar 20, then salary number 62, and at the last we have this manager ID there, and that is also of type of number, and it is referencing to same table, that is imp again, and to this attribute, that is employee ID. Now we can see that this is the same name or the same table which we are going to create. Is it possible? Because table is not created yet and we are trying to refer that. Yes, it is possible. When we will be creating this table, it will be creating this table first, and after that it will be enforcing this referencing integrity constraint there in that table. And what are the circumstances where we may require this type of the reference? Yes, this is the example. Suppose every employee is managed by some employee, or we can say the manager itself is an employee who is managing some of the employees there in this employee table. Then obviously if there is some employee whose ID is given by this employee ID, then obviously this manager ID is also the employee ID of the sum of the employees there who are working as managers for that employee. So this is the example where we may have this kind of the situation when some attribute which is present there in the same table is working as referencing attribute for this, we can say the manager ID in this table or the foreign key in the same table. Now also see that we are not going to make this employee ID as primary key, instead we are using it as unique. Yes, that is also possible. It is not necessary that we always have primary keys for referencing. We can go for unique also, but keep in mind that values must be unique. If this is a normal attribute, then there may be the conflicts in identifying that which particular value it is referencing to. So let us go with the unique and try to create this table. So execute this command. Yes, you can note this, that is the same thing, references, but here we are using the same table name which we are creating, and then the employee ID is one of the attributes present there. So create this table. Now, so table imp is created. So first question is answered, that yes, we can reference to the table itself, or we can have an attribute who will be working as a foreign key within the same table where we have its reference, like here this imp ID. The next is that is it necessary that we have referencing attribute as primary key? No, it is not necessary, because here this employee ID is a unique kind of the attribute and we are able to reference that. Then the last question is that can we insert null values in foreign keys? So here manager ID is foreign key. Before we try to validate it whether we can insert a null value or not, let us imagine that there is some employee to be inserted in this table. When we will be inserting, let us say, some employee, then I think it should be the managers first who are going to be entered in this table. And obviously, if it is the manager, or we can say the person who is managing all the persons or all the employees under his control, then definitely this manager ID for that particular person is going to be null, because he is not going to be managed by any manager. So it clears you that yes, foreign keys may have null. Let us try to enter null values in this table. I have told you how we can enter the null values in any attribute in SQL tables, and there is a separate video for that. If you don't know the concept, then it is advised that you first watch that video. Okay, so let us try to enter the null value for this manager ID. The first thing is manager ID, first thing is employee ID, then employee name, then salary, then we have to enter the manager ID. So we are going to enter here null, and then run this command. There is some issue in the salary. Yes, we need to reduce the size. So let us re-enter this value. Yes, now it is allowed. So there is one employee whose ID is this one, name is this, salary is this, and he is not being managed by anyone, or we can say he is the manager itself. So it is taking null. Let us try to enter some another employees also. Let us say he is also a kind of manager. So that is also allowed. Now suppose we want to enter some normal employee, or who is managed by some of the managers. Let us say this 126 is one such employee. And now when we will be entering the values, let us try to enter something like this one. Yes, I hope you have understood why it is not allowing this 456 in the manager ID, because it is referencing to the employee IDs which are already present there in this table. So on any of the existing employees can be treated as manager to this employee, so that's why it is not allowing. So let us change this manager ID to some of the existing managers. Let us say this one, 1 2 3. Yes, now it is inserted. So these are the examples where we can find the answers to these three questions, that whether we can reference to the same table, whether we can insert the null values, or whether we can use unique keys instead of primary keys for referencing any attribute. So this example clears all the three doubts, and hope you understood it well. If you like the video, please like it by clicking on like button and subscribe the channel. Thanks for watching. Keep learning.